The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the WWE Tag Team Champions from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio. Blowing up screens like Space Invaders. Too much damage for one romantic on 5150 speaking Spanish. Hasta un lado estoy pesado. Vivo la vida peleando pecado. Estados Unidos al otro lado. I'm for Canada, 619 so loud. Do it for my people, yeah, you gotta love it. Mexican across the stomach, so think nothing of it, but love it. Lucha, de la calle a la lucha. Siempre represento con mi chocho cachucha. 619 Simón, that's my hora. San Diego, Puerto Rico, Sinaloa. Puyaca, puyaca, 619, hey, puyaca, puyaca. Where's my pueblo? Puyaca, puyaca, 619, hey, puyaca, puyaca. Rey Mysterio, what you gonna do when we come for you? Correle, ándale, what you gonna do when we come for you? Correle, ándale. Mira, mira, watcha, watcha, cuidado con los celos. The WWE Tag Team Champions from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 317 pounds, Batista. Talking out their heads. I've never understood a damn thing that they said. What you actions never know what about. I guess I'll have to shoot them up and spit them out. And I said, I've walked for miles inside this pit of danger. I've swallowed down 1,000 years of anger. When all the world is falling on my shoulders, a place where no one follows me.
Yo, 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 yo. Pop a 40 and check your rollies. It's Cryme time.
And the opponent from Brooklyn, New York, at a combined weight of 510 pounds, Shad and JTG, Cryme time.
Yeah, that's how we do. We're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. What you gonna do? We're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. Yeah, that's how we do. No more Hollywood. This is Hollywood, and it's crime time. Be scared, you probably should. I come from the street. I was raised in the gutter. I run up on your mother for that bread and butter. Mess around with these crooks, get your property took. Robbing is my job. I get paid off the books. Marvin with my squadron, coming through stomping. Brooklyn, who want problems? I could care less about a copper. They call me the copper stopper. But you all something pepper. No need to pack your bags, no need to move. Cause no matter where you go, we're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing the
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French.
Sheesh. Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
4.
Boy, what an incredible competitor Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that pound for pound, he might be the most exciting superstar on the SmackDown roster.
That's an easy claim to make, JR. Mysterio only weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet with a brick in each pocket.
Will you stop it? He's 165 pounds and 5'6". He might be on the smaller end of the spectrum, but that doesn't diminish his ability.
If you say so, JR, I still think Mysterio should hit the yellow brick road and get himself back to Munchkin Land. You know, a lot of people accuse Shad of perpetuating a negative stereotype.
Big Shad's an extremely charismatic, and he went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
2.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
No, don't tell me. This is too much. These superstars will stop at nothing to win this match.
Well, that's the attitude you've got to have to make it to the top, JR. It's not pretty.
7.
What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a multiple-time heavyweight champion, King. In my book, once you wear that title...
Did you see that, JR? He just completely faked out his opponent. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall. Oh, he reversed it.
JTG is looking to add one to the win column by hook or by crook.
Mostly crook. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Looks like they got the tag, JR.
And now he's bringing in his partner.
He countered that one perfectly. Did they get the tag? Yes!
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it.
2.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. I'm a Raw man through and through, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't love to have a superstar like Rey Mysterio. He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. If his opponent's not careful, Chad may steal a victory right here tonight.
Of course he might. How else would he win? I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another superstar with more muscles than brains, as far as I'm concerned.
You couldn't be more wrong, King. I've always found Batista to be extremely intelligent. You don't often see anyone put anything past him in the ring or outside it. JTG is a terrific competitor in the ring. He hates to lose a match.
Almost as much as he hates losing money, which I don't think I've ever seen him do.
He's quite the entrepreneur, no doubt about it. But JTG, it's all about the money.
Instead of saying money, money, I think he should practice saying the words not guilty. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world. He's tagged in his partner.
Do you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again. You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. How can these fans...
He's going for that signature neck breaker.
Well, that's a great way to take your opponent out in a hurry.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
2.
Boy, there's not a lot of finesse to Shad's style, is there?
Not at all. And that hasn't been much of a detriment for this big brawler from Brooklyn. That went nowhere.
He saw that one coming. I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H...
Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2.
JTG's not just a talented athlete, he's also an honor student.
I think you might be mistaken, unless you're saying he came from the school of hard knocks.
No, it's... Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slump.
There's the pin.
1, 2.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure? There's the tag. That's some good teamwork.
Looks like a tag to me. He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there? So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that. Primetime's big man Shad is looking to lift a victory right out of the pocket of his opponent here.
By the way, have you checked your wallet and watch lately?
I just did, as a matter of fact. You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee...
Oh, no. What's he going to do here?
The Batista bomb! My God, what an impact! He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2.
JTG grew up on the main streets of Brooklyn, New York, and this kid's got some hustle to him.
I know. He hustled me out of $50 backstage last week.
I'm sure you're not the only one. He's got quite the hit business, does old JTG.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. You know, Shad, his primetime partner, JTG, had a spotless record for their first several months on Raw.
Well, a spotless win-loss record anyway.
You know, as hard as it might be to believe, I don't think they've ever...
There's the tag, JR!
I'm not so sure this was about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, Keane. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's...
We could have a pinfall here,
1,
JR.
2.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised...
Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2, 3.